Imagine waking up every day feeling stuck in a life that seems to be going nowhere. Sounds familiar? We often find ourselves caught in this vicious cycle, don't we? Waking up to the same monotonous routine, the same faces, the same challenges. It's like we're treading water in the ocean of life, not sinking, but not going anywhere either. Let's picture this. You have a job that pays the bills, but it doesn't set your soul on fire. It's a job you got because you needed one, not because it was what you dreamed of doing. You're good at it, sure, but it doesn't make you feel alive. It doesn't challenge you. It doesn't make you want to leap out of bed every morning. This is the struggle that's all too real. Or maybe it's not about the job. Perhaps it's about personal growth. You look back over the last 5, 10, 15 years and ask yourself, what have I achieved? Have I become a better person? Have I achieved my dreams? And the answers may not always be pleasing. You feel like a hamster in a wheel, running and running, but never really moving forward. And what about relationships? You have people around you, but do they truly understand you? Do you share a deep bond with them? Or are they just passing figures in the story of your life? Do you feel alone, even in a crowd? This too is a struggle that many of us face. The struggle is real and it's universal. We all have our battles, our challenges, our mountains to climb. We all have moments when we feel stuck, when we believe that we're not living up to our potential, when we question the direction of our life. But what if I told you that in just 120 days, you could transform your life? What if I told you that there are 7 habits that could help you break free from this cycle? That could help you find your purpose, realize your potential, and live a life that truly matters. Stay tuned, because this journey of transformation begins now. Habits, they say, make or break us. It's the small things we do daily that define who we are. And isn't that the truth? Each day is but a collection of moments, and it's in these moments that habits take root. They're like silent architects, quietly shaping our lives from the background. Now, let's get a bit scientific here. Habits are essentially neural pathways in our brains. When we perform an action repeatedly, these pathways get stronger, making it easier for us to repeat the action. It's kind of like carving a path through a dense forest. The more you walk the path, the clearer it becomes. But here's the thing, not all habits are created equal. Some are like fruitful trees, enriching our lives, while others, well, they're more like weeds, hindering our growth. So the question is, which habits are ruling your life, the fruitful trees or the pesky weeds? So, how about we harness the power of habits to change our lives? Scene script. Here are 7 habits that, if incorporated into your daily routine, can drastically change your life in 120 days. Let's dive straight in. The first habit on our transformative journey is mindfulness. Mindfulness is all about being present, about noticing the world around you without judgment. It's as simple as taking 5 minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. This small act can have a profound impact on your stress levels and overall mental health. Moving on to the second habit, gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the good in your life. Each night before you go to bed, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. It can be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee or a chat with a friend. This habit helps you to cultivate a positive mindset. The third habit is exercise. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be hitting the gym for hours each day. Even a short walk or a few minutes of stretching can do wonders for your physical and mental health. Make a point of moving your body in some way each day. Next up, we have learning. Never stop learning. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, reading a book, or taking a course online, make it a habit to learn something new every day. This keeps your mind sharp and opens you up to new ideas and perspectives. The 5th habit is nutrition. You've heard it before, but it's worth repeating. You are what you eat. Make a conscious effort to fuel your body with nutritious food. This doesn't mean you can't indulge now and then, but try to make healthy choices most of the time. Our 6th habit is connection. Humans are social creatures and we thrive on connection. Make it a habit to connect with someone each day, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a stranger. This can be as simple as a quick phone call or a meaningful conversation. Last but not least, the 7th habit is rest. Rest is just as important as activity. Make sure you're getting enough sleep and take time each day to relax and unwind. This could be through meditation, reading, or simply sitting quietly. Remember, it's the consistency of these habits that brings about change. Each of these habits, practiced daily, can transform your life in profound ways, but the key is consistency. It's not about being perfect, it's about making small, consistent changes over time. So why not start today? Imagine where you could be in 120 days if you incorporate these 7 habits into your life. The possibilities are endless. So what happens after 120 days of consistently practicing these habits? Imagine, if you will, the breaking dawn of the 121st day, a sunrise not just of a new day, but of a new you. The transformation is not just visible, it's palpable, a significant shift you can feel in your bones. Let's consider John, a man who 4 months ago was stuck in a rut, his life a never-ending cycle of monotony. But today, John stands tall, his eyes gleaming with the spark of 1,000 possibilities. He has mastered the 7 habits and in turn mastered his life. His days are no longer dictated by circumstance but by his own choices. Or take Sarah, who once felt overwhelmed by life's challenges. Today, she's a beacon of calm, navigating life with serenity and purpose. Her transformation is a testament to the power of these habits. These aren't just hypothetical scenarios. They represent the real potential for change that lies within each of us. The metamorphosis that takes place over the course of 120 days is not just about altering routines or modifying behaviors. It's about reshaping your perspective, redefining your priorities, and ultimately redesigning your life bit by bit, day by day. Remember, transformations don't happen overnight. They take time, effort, and consistency. But the rewards are worth it. The journey to a transformed life starts with a single step. You're probably wondering, what's the next step? Well, it's simple, but it requires consistency. It's about weaving these habits into the fabric of your everyday life. Start small. Pick one habit. Perhaps it's waking up early or reading a book every day. Focus on it for the next 17 days. Why 17? Well, research shows that it takes an average of 17 days to form a new habit. Once you've mastered one habit, move on to the next. Don't rush. Remember, this is not a race, but a journey towards a better version of yourself. Make a commitment to yourself. Write down your chosen habit and why it's important to you. This will serve as a reminder and a source of motivation when times get tough. Find a habit buddy. Someone who can share this journey with you. They'll provide support, motivation, and a bit of friendly competition. Don't forget to celebrate your small victories. Each time you successfully integrate a habit into your life, it's a win. Reward yourself. And finally, remember that slips are part of the process. If you miss a day or two, don't beat yourself up. Instead, use it as a learning experience. Ask yourself, what can I do differently to ensure this doesn't happen again? Now the power to transform your life lies in your hands.